you on your way to a party, huh?
Yeah, a friend of mine is hosting something here for his birthday weekend, so I wanted to come to, enjoy myself with my friends,
Hmm.
my long term friends, for his birthday. So I'm in Nashville, Tennessee right now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Shoot, how is Nashville, yo?
I freaking love Nashville.
I
That's
heard it's
definitely one
sweet.
of those
I heard
places
it's
that
sweet.
you gotta be.
I gotta go one day, most definitely. And I see you lady that do get around and travel a lot and everything. And I mean, to be honest with you, Mama, I've been hearing your name big time. Minute
Is that
for a
right?
minute. Yes, yes. I've been following you. You on my bucket list of interviews. Trust and believe.
Oh wow.
Uh, I've been following your work for a minute and everything. How many years you been in this, baby?
In the industry as a whole, including my modeling, since about 2007, but in the
Mm-hmm.
industry, mainstream, solo,
Mm-hmm.
adult film star,
Mm-hmm.
that's been since about 2018.
Okay, so I went crazy out of this piece because it was like, because that's why I remember you from before you did start doing the porn. Was your
Hmm.
modeling and seeing you around and everything? Because yeah, I saw that. I think you did look at I saw visuals from a fashion show that I
Hmm.
think you did or what have you. Tell me about that, yo. I love hearing about fashion shows. That's just me, 'cause, the photography in me.
You know what? Every one of them are different, so it really just
Hmm.
depends on who you're working with. I just so happen to have the pleasure of working with Boudoir by R&B,
Hmm.
and he is really good, like, and phenomenal at bringing people together. He's definitely a connecting piece, as well as Pipewell Productions. They're not doing modeling, but of course, he's another good connecting piece. So just to have him two on my team is just, a definitely a good look. So.
See, smokers. Once again, you hear Pipewell's name, right? We done been on the show twice out this piece. Yeah.
Abby.
Yes, yes, he's a legend. Me, I love that dude. Me and him we go back
That's
and
my
everything.
boy, man.
Yeah. So how you enjoyed the last event that he threw?
So Nadia Nice is always a great event. That's where I started. So, pay
Hmm.
homage to that. He, you know, he just turns out some amazing, 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 like, venues, events. Like, he puts his hand down, like, his 100% heart into it. So they always gonna come out right as long as you keep doing what as long as he keeps doing it the way he's doing it.
Oh yeah.
And only thing he can do is go up from where he is.
And see, I know the guys enjoyed you because see, if you go on her page, you see a lot of booby, but see, she be tricking y'all because she got booty too, man. I mean, it's just funny. All she show you is titties. I be like, come on, girl.
That's not all I show
I've
now.
been watching you. I know you got booty, girl.
It's there, but it comes and goes. I got one of those imaginary ones.
No, no, no. You got that
if,
strong
if you
arch.
imagine it, it will go.
You got that strong arch. See. Because see, once again, she's a model, people. See, which we're
Mhm.
going to get into that and more. So, with that being said, well, hello, my smokers, and welcome to the Smokers Lounge. As you can see, I'm prepping for this show. You know who I am. I'm Kevin Nova, Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Y'all know what it is. Find my link with one link, allmylinks.com/porn rap star. Four sponsors, y'all know who they are. Starting with LS Swirl, the Facebook of the LS community. Next up, the Highest Adult Magazine, The Game, and RodSizzleMagazine.com. Also, the new home of the Premium Smoke Room. You know what I'm talking about, people. Go subscribe. Excitebunny.com. 90% profit for you content creators with no hashtag issues. And you ain't got to worry about getting bumped off. And a new place for you consumers to consume Triple X content. And last but not least, award-winning, award-nominated. I'm talking about voiceover with smut, and they even have virtual reality. I'm talking about none other than blusherotica.com. We also a proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network. So go over to Shop GW District and go buy something. Check me out on fullyswapradio.com in the mornings, 6 days out the week, as well as skyhawkthedarktv.com, as well as the BGP LLC app. As you can see later, I have a long intro. So with this being said, sit back and let this gorgeous entrepreneur porn star, model. Am I correct? Published model, um, businesswoman, and I ain't even got to the fact that she's sexy as fuck and got some of the biggest titties I ever seen and has nice ass and just recently shows you that, oh, she can go ham on the dick. Introduce herself. Go ahead, baby.
It is your number one big titty princess, Brija Monet, guys.
and it's like you've been in the game for a minute. So you seen how the game changed. You feel what I'm saying? And so we're gonna go back and then we'll get to the present. What got you in it?
So I actually started off solo.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to grow faster than my market was. I wanted to kind of like grow into it because that allows you to kind of like learn the game a little bit, kind of like allows you to learn how to promote yourself. It allows you to learn how to market yourself because all of those things are necessary in order to grow a business by yourself. And then I started with Booby University. He was the first person that introduced me to boy girl content. And it went from there. I mean, I just kind of, you know, just took you by the balls and literally yanked the motherfuckers down. Cause baby, as a BBW, it's not nothing that you can tell me that we can't fucking do.
Oh, for sure. But see, people, she skipped the whole part of the story.
What part I
You
skipped?
was a model before you got into porn, so let's go.
See, I didn't know we were starting there. Look.
No, it's all good, baby. I'm
Let's
going
start
off of
there,
you. You feel me? I'm loving her energy. I'm going off of her. So what got you into the modeling aspect of things first before you got to the porn?
I always wanted to, do the modeling. So if y'all don't know, I came out as mischievous first. So if y'all follow my backstory, at first I was mischievous, and that's when I was just doing my modeling. And I knew that going into mainstream or wanting to get involved in more aspects, I was gonna have to switch my name up because I was reinventing myself. And that's kind of like where I went with it. So mischievous was first, and Brija Monet is the motherfucking that's the blossom,
Yeah.
Caterpillar in the cocoon, and baby Brija Monet arrived. So that's kind of like where it is. So no, I still do modeling. I'm loving the modeling, gigs I'm getting now. I'm getting booked for a lot of those, amongst being booked for skits and acting a little more now. So it's a lot rising on everything that I'm doing, and I can't be more grateful.
Yeah, because the thing with you, like you said, you started in 2007.
Yeah,
so
that was.
You had like a very expensive. Understand 2007. She's been in the game for a minute. She's an OG. Let's just call it what it is. Period. And it's like you did a natural succession into porn because before you got into porn, you already had a name. You get what I'm coming from? So a lot of girls get to the point they don't have a name. Speak to the importance of building your name before you step into that realm.
Yeah, that's necessary. It's necessary. You wanna build it up gradually because you don't want to be too tapped out before you get to where you want to go. And if you're already tapped out before you even get into mainstream, people just not gonna be looking. They gonna be like, "Nah, go that old bitch." Right there. Yeah, I've seen her before, But when you come out, guns are blazing and you ready. Everybody just needs to know that you should move in the pace that you should feel like you moving in. And if that pace includes you just jumping right in and do your thing, but gradually work better for me.
Now, some what assholes will say that when she went to porn because she had no other choice because she won't making money and it. Let me let you know first of all. I believe it's more of choice than necessity. So
absolutely.
what made you decide to switch to that lane? Because you already was good. And let me make this clear, culturally relevant. There's very few women in this business that are culturally relevant.
Like it's just one of those things that you have on your list of things to do. And it was definitely something that I wanted to try, definitely something I wanted to do. And I had to make sure I was okay with myself mentally first before I entered into that realm. So I wanted to make sure all my all of my checklist was done. Hey, check in with my moms, check in with granny, like, and not to ask for permission, but just get them a heads up for what's coming, because you want to prepare your family for stuff like this. You don't want them to be surprised. And that's how I took it. I mean, some people work differently than I do, but I wanted my grandmother, who was a minister, to be like, they be like, oh, I saw your granddaughter on this. I wanted her to be ready and be like, oh, I know. Did you
Yeah.
enjoy it? Instead of scared. Like you got to give your people a full armor in order to get
Yeah,
going.
that's the only thing I didn't get a chance to do because my god brother decided he wanted to tell my mama. So, and that's the only thing she was mad about. She wasn't mad about the porn.
No, because they want to hear it from you. They don't want to have
Yeah,
to.
they were like good or bad or what have you. You know, mama said it best. Don't be ashamed what you got to do to feed your family. Hey, everybody can't be president.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, let's unpack you and Finny. So, how did you go about doing your first scene? How did you get in touch with Finny? What about Finny made you choose him? And just paint the picture and everything.
So Vin actually found me, and we were really good friends. Like, just he was helping me with my solo stuff at first, and he was just very patient. Like, he was patient and waiting, and he showed me some things and helped me grow my career as far as just being more what's the word I'm looking for? Just confident and wanting to do it. So he helped me build the confidence to just go ahead and just try it out. And he showed me some other avenues like the content houses. He showed me other ways to like utilize my toys and all of that stuff. So he opened up a door that I would have probably never walked into had it not been for his, motivation and stuff. So I felt like it was only right for me to give him the first scene because he poured a lot into me.
So when you did the shoot, because like I said, what people must understand, and I always say this on the shows, y'all know what it is. I'm about to repeat it again. I'll repeat 1,000 times. Fucking off camera is not the same as fucking on camera.
Absolutely not.
So we talking about camera. I know Finny's setup. I did a similar setup when I was acting. How nervous was you doing this? Because this is not a solo. This is you with a dude.
Well, we had already had our friendship chemistry. So it really wasn't anything other than just to do it and just maintaining that friendship after you do something. That's the part that you have to learn how to do. Everybody know how to fuck. So as long as you know how to stop, pause, listen, and do what you gotta do, then you're good. And once you get going on that first go round, after that, it kind of it fits in the bucket.
It's like a fish take the water.
Okay, the next one be like, okay, boom, because you start getting a rhythm to it.
So I'm asking this. I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead, fish. I'm sorry.
No, when you walk through the door, you set your do's, your don'ts. You talk about how the order the scene is gonna go, and then you go for it. And typically, that's just how I work. Like, tell me what I need to do. Let's get it done, and let's move on. Because I'm not about to be here 8 hours.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Because even with that, I like to get the work done. So even after we finish, if we do happen to chill and smoke a blunt or what have you, we're done with the work or what have you. And even after I smoke the blunt, I'm going to fuck home.
Right.
This is work. She's fucking me because she needs a scene and she needs me to help her with that and vice versa. It ain't because I met her at the bar.
Yeah, I think that's what people really believe. Like, I really believe that people think that creators are porn stars. We just meet up at random places. Like, I've talked to so many people that's new in the industry that don't even know what talent testing is or don't even know what clear is. So I mean, it's not just to be out here fucking. And I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some people that I fucked with on camera that I wouldn't mind fucking with off camera, but at the end of the day, it's work first, it's business first, and you gotta, keep your mindset on the job at hand. Like, that's what y'all here for.
I mean, let's keep it real. There's gonna be some talents that you enjoy.
Yeah.
You see when the country house be like,
ding, pick up, right? Like, you sleeping with me tonight?
First. I'm starting with you. Let's go. So with this, because of course it was content trade. Am I correct? What you did with him?
Yeah, we were.
So you also do paid gigs with
absolutely.
Companies. Okay, then now that's a different level. So we about to go there. Preach to the difference between shooting with just a content trade and you shooting with a paid company.
So
A lot of people
okay,
don't
so
realize this is
I'm gonna
different.
tell y'all this. It really just depends on how you do your contracts. So I
Mm-hmm.
can't really go into detail about how I do my contracts. I'm a commodity. Like I change my shit up based on how I work, and it's very lucrative for people to be very involved in what their content is doing, regardless whether or not it's with a paid company or whether or not it's with a mainstream company. So it really just depends on you. Now, the difference that I know of as far as content trade is, you know, you work with somebody else that's in the industry and you guys share the material. When you're mainstream, you're working for a company. The company pays you, not an individual person. So it just depends on who it is, because I don't content trade with everybody, and I don't content trade for free with everybody. So there's possibly some people that do have to pay for content trade as well, because my name carries weight. So if I have a surplus of following, then you're paying for my following and my marketing. Because although the content may be traded, the marketing is not. So that just depends. It depends on who you are, and it depends on how you value and how you carry your shit. Because you're gonna pay for something. There's not no free content trade around here, especially if your followers don't match mine.
Oh no, to a certain extent, you want to be honest about it. The women kind of dictate what it does, because y'all are the stars. Keep it 100. They make more money than men per capita in this business. It's facts.
It's not about, for me. It's not. I'm not even talking about the money side of it. I'm talking about the fact that, okay, let's say somebody that's brand new coming to the industry. Yeah, you might want to concentrate with me, and that's perfectly fine. We can concentrate, but I guarantee you, if you post my name, you're going to get a guaranteed amount of people that's going to now start following you because you've worked with me. That's what I charge people for. I charge people for the name, the marketing, because once I post you, you're going to come up, and you're not finna come up off my back without paying for it.
Oh, it about to get good. It's about to get good. So basically, because I had this conversation with ladies, you know you're a kingmaker. You feel where I'm coming from. So now, with that being moved, with that, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, the guys that get that content with not the paid trade content, no, the content, what the fuck he got to have to fuck with you?
You say what?
What for someone to do content trade with you? I ain't talking about the paid content trade.
I
Because like
don't
I
do
say,
trade for free.
okay, okay, I see what you're saying. All right. So even with the paid, it ain't just he got money. What do he have to bring to the table? Because once again, still, this is your brand.
Right.
So even though he's paying you, you don't want to look like shit regardless.
No,
So
of course not.
so what do they have to bring to the table? Because there might be guys watching this saying, all right, what I got to do to get that content trade situation. You feel me?
Those are done on a case by case basis. I can't really even tell you what I do in order to know. But the feelings, like as far as like your energy has to be there. You have to be a solid person, because I can feel when people is just not genuine. So I just don't work that way. I mean, everybody that I work with has always been a genuine person. So as long as you come off genuine, I don't mind helping, because I believe that one hand help the other. However, it's levels to this shit. You know, if you just grind me like it, and that's how you come off, and that's how you talk or how you present yourself, I typically don't work with people like that. So you really just got to be a real one, a A1 day one, somebody that's willing to work, and somebody that's not willing to be giving it. Like, as long as you're gonna work for what you want, and I see that in you, I don't mind working with you. But if you got some that think that you're gonna help them ride, that you're gonna give them that to help them ride that wave, no, you gotta ride your own wave, baby. You gotta pull your surfboard out. You gotta get your ass up on the board and ride it. But if you think that I'm gonna ride your board for you or pedal your shit for you, that's not happening. That's not happening. I work with anybody that has, they foot down like Sonic the Hedgehog and ready.
Yeah, hustle respects hustle, grind respects grind.
Absolutely.
That's facts or what have you. You know, because but see too also something that I preach about. Your brand is diverse, meaning that okay, some of these girls they do the content trade, free, what have you, with whatever y'all want to call it nowadays. I'm out the game. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about this shit anymore. But it's kind of like with them when, how can I put this? I lost my train of thought where I was trying to go with this. I know I'm trying to go with it. That these females have to do it because their shit is dependent upon those content trades, meaning their shit is dependent upon content. You're
But
not
that's
in
what
that
they
boat.
think. That's what they think. And when you have that mentality that your shit is dependent upon a content trade, then that's where you're gonna always be.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I can say for them.
Yeah.
Because baby, my shit don't depend upon content trade. My shit depend upon me. Cause I could take a dick and put it in my own pussy. I have a body that I fuck with. I got bangers. Like you don't have to have a male in your room in order to create content. You know, now if that's what your followers enjoy, not all of them enjoy that. Some of them like POV. So people just need to open up their horizon a little bit and look into the other markets that they could be involved in instead of just content trade, because there's more out there.
Yeah, but not only that, it like put it this way, not even content trade. It's you're not dependent upon content. You get what I'm coming from? You have other ways that generates money for you. You are a business woman. So preach to that, because a lot of these ladies get comfortable just doing that. They don't try to breach out. They don't try to do fetish. They don't try to shoot. You doing fashion shows. Let come on. That's outside of porn.
Yeah,
that's mainstream shit. Let's go.
A lot of stuff. Like I do skits, so I act. I have my sensual line that's dropping. I do products. I do sell of goods. So it just really depends upon you. Like people got to do with that what's best for them, and I can't tell people what things will work best for them, but just stick your hand out there and dig into that other shit. Like that's all I got for real. If you can't, I can't tell you what to do. Only thing I can tell you is go out there and get it. It's hot. You know, people gonna support you if that's what they're there for, regardless. And you just gotta know that shit gonna shake. And don't be thinking that it's not. Like just take that shit by the balls and do what you gotta do.
So when it comes to getting your content, how often do you film? How often do you keep up with the updates?
Every day. Every day. Every day I'm filming something. Every day, because you gotta have stuff that you can monopolize on. Every day. It don't matter if it's me walking around in my drawers. I film it. So everything can be utilized as content. People just want to see you. Like if they're there for you, they want to see you. And my biggest flex is that I talk to everybody online like as if they're supposed to be there. You know, you treat them with respect. They're paying for your attention. You know what I'm saying? So give them the attention that they want, and typically they'll give you what you want.
See, it's not just the tits, it's personality.
It's personality. You gotta have some. Those tits are great. Don't get me wrong. But you gotta have some. Like you gotta have some personality. I agree.
Yeah. But see, but also too, what I like about you also is that you, even when I went down your timeline, it's a pinup type model timeline, meaning that you give them enough but not too much. You give I'm seeing professional looking shit. You giving them sex symbol. This is stuff that I talk about, because sex sells. You are a sexual object. A woman should play into it. Like shit. I applaud you for wearing heels, baby, because damn, that shit went to the wayside. Mother don't even want to hear wear heels no damn more. I'm like, damn. Maybe because I'm old school or something.
If I don't got on heels, baby, it's the toes that's gonna work. These toes, baby, they will call your name.
Oh my God, I used to remember the photo shoots, the girls had to wear them heels. And you know, and I remember Ty Bates said the best heels are the heels in our car. Yeah, and when you go back and look at them pictures, you be like, damn, my legs be looking fierce with them heels. So it's like, how much thought you put into your photo shoots?
It depends on how much they're planned.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have something that's planned out more or less, as far as they let me know about it early enough, then I take the entire time to plan out what I want to do. But I've had some impromptu photo shoots where I've had to go and pick out an outfit or something right then and there, because if the opportunity is there, I'm gonna try to take it. Um, so it just depends. It really depends. I've done some within 24 hours, and I've done some within 24 months. So, it really just depends on the booking and how fast they are in booking you.
Oh yeah. So shoot. So now I would tell people it's a mental and physical game when it comes to adult film, modeling, all this stuff that we do. And when it comes to, I'm gonna go for shoots first. When it comes to shoots, what is your mental prep and physical prep?
As far as like photo shoots,
We can start. We can start with photo shoots. And then you can tell me about how you're pouring stuff.
my mental prep is always the same. I take about an hour before
Mm-hmm.
just to be by myself,
Mm-hmm.
because in order to really reflect what you want on that camera, in order to reflect what you want on that screen, you have to take some time for yourself and actually talk to yourself and be one with yourself, because it takes a lot of um just mental processing in order to know what you're going to give off in return. I don't go back and watch my scenes. I don't go back and look at the photos till they're completely done, because I don't want to keep being that person that overanalyzes, that over subjects myself to self, just self-esteem issues, because you're constantly, rating yourself at below average.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give myself an ability to be above average at all times. So I take about an hour, at the minimum 30 minutes, to mentally prepare myself to whatever is going to happen as it happens.
Mm-hmm. So now, when it comes to the adult film side of things, what is your? You say you're pretty much the
It
same, but let's
both.
go physical prep because this is. Let's make this clear. When we shoot porn, it's a physical workout.
Mm-hmm.
You can be sore. You catch cramps.
I don't have those issues. You know what? As long
I
as
don't have to worry about the issues. It's us that got to worry about them
my life
issues.
scene is the same, I get up in the morning, I stretch. I'm not stretching all day before no scene. It's not. I know where I need to be. I just go for it, and I feel the pain later.
Oh, I ain't gonna front. I done had moments where I got to the next day. I woke up like I was in a fight. I was like, "Damn, we shot. Damn, did we shoot?
Yeah,
Damn."
no. So
But then
it
when you go and
really
look back at the
depends.
scene like that, you be like, "Damn, okay, I see why. Damn, we went at it." you know. So because the reason why I talk about stuff like this because people don't realize what it takes for us to film these things.
Mm,
Um, from the different levels of how it's filmed, from the highest level all down to the content creators or what have
mm.
you. And the more the more you want to be respected, the more you want to be looked at, the more you want to get that reputation, the more you want to be known, the better your shit gonna look. You know.
Absolutely.
So with you, it's like, how do you how can I put this? One, how you don't burn yourself out?
How do I step out?
I said, how you don't burn yourself out?
Just space your shit out. Like I don't I don't do boy girl all year round. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? Like there's a time frame that I have for it. So I do 3 months on, 3 months off, 3 months on, 3 months off. And if there's something in between that I really want to do, then I'll go ahead and do it. But the reality of it is that you got to get this shit to these motherfuckers in seasons. When you watch a movie or a TV show on TV, right? The season ends.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have to wait and anticipate for the next season to begin.
Mm-hmm.
And you create that loop to make their ass want to come back, because you're going to keep giving them something in between, but it doesn't always have to be what they expect or what they want. Everything revolves around you. You're the true owner of your own calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Make your calendar work for you. Don't let nobody else work your calendar for you. What they say on Players Club? Make that money, girl. Don't let it make you.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
The same way. You don't let this game run you. You don't let this game make you. You make this shit. And you believe it. And you work with that. And you make motherfuckers work with what the fuck you giving them. And that's
Now,
it.
now there's, Miss Monet, and then there's the person behind it. Life outside of it. We ain't gonna. I don't need to know what all she do with outside of this. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But she has a
I live.
out of it.
I live.
How do you balance it? Because you is one busy woman.
So the one thing that, and then we can get it after this, but
Yeah.
I leave everybody with this. The one thing that I cherish about what I do is that I'm able to maintain my two different identities. Sarah Jessica Parker and Carrie Bradshaw are two totally different people, but they're the same character, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in my world, Brittany is my everyday name. That's what I go by. That's who I am, true to heart.
Mm-hmm.
Brija Monet is the character. So, not saying that Brija Monet is not me, and not saying that Brittany isn't me. They both are me. However, I maintain work as Brija Monet, and Brittany is my personal. And once you can identify your personal time versus your work time, then you will always have a smooth sail. Once people lose their self-identity and they only identify as their character, it becomes something that requires you to work every day because you got to work to put that fucking character on.
Yeah.
You know, when I go out with my friends, they call me Brittany. Okay, I have absolutely no fucking problem with that,
Mm-hmm.
and I truly, truly, truly just love the fact that I can identify as both.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna tell you what's funny. I don't think any of the porn stars really know each other's real name half the damn time, so it really doesn't even matter.
But everybody know mine.
Yeah.
Everybody know mine because I have absolutely no problem in telling that
Mm.
shit, and that's my biggest flex.
Yeah.
That's my biggest flex. And people like to come online sometimes, and I have people that like to say my real name
Mm-hmm.
on under a post that says that's dedicated to Brija Monet, and I don't get mad about it. I don't get upset, and the reason I don't is because I'm truly identifiable in both names.
Yes, you are. Definitely identifiable. So I'm not gonna hold this lady up, but I am gonna ask her the $1,000,000 question, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know what it is. Miss Monet, can I call you a smoke buddy?
Yes, you can, even though I
Hey,
ain't fucked up yet.
oh, most definitely. You know what that means, people. She will be back here on the Smokers Lounge. And for my premium smokers, we're going to bring her to Excite Buddy Premium Smoke Room, hopefully. You know
Yeah.
what that means, people. It gets more uncandid. It gets more wilder. It gets more crazier. Tits might pop out. No telling what might pop out. You have to subscribe. 3 tiers, 5 premium podcasts, 3 sexy ass co-hosts. So, and also special guests, and hopefully I will get Miss Brija Monet to come
Brija
to
Monet,
smoking.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I'll
And
be
yeah.
back. I'll
But,
definitely
but
come.
but before you go, tell everybody where they can spend their money on you though.
So if you guys follow me on Instagram, it's BriaMonet.LLC. If y'all follow me on Twitter, it's Brija Monet. If you go to my link tree, baby, you type in link tree and you slash it down, Brija Monet, everything will pop up for you. But everything is always, always found on my Instagram or on my Twitter. You can follow me there.
No doubt. So people, you know how we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke.
Absolutely.
So say goodbye to him, Miss Monet.
Y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank y'all for coming. Bye.